Hello, my name is Dr. K, and my highest excitement is providing you with the tools, the strategies, and the technologies to help you evolve rapidly as conscious leaders in body, mind, and spirit so we can be the change that we've been waiting for. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share this with someone you love, and I will see you in the next video. Hello, this is Dr. K, and I want to talk to you a little bit about what I discovered after traveling the world for 2 years. I had a busy practice as a doctor, and I decided to step away from that office where I serve thousands and thousands of people. And it was really scary to do that. And, you know, in the beginning, you don't really know what it's going to look like. And it's the same with you in your own life, especially if you're now moving towards every single thing that you've created or wanted to create. You either have it, or you've gotten there and you realize that isn't the thing for you, or there's something new that wants to emerge through you. And I'm saying, let it emerge through you. We are so conditioned as a culture, as children, as a society, to hold on to what you do have, because what you don't have isn't as solid, you know, and it doesn't feel like the safe choice. But holding on to something that you don't want is the craziest thing. You know, imagine if you were swimming and you were just holding on to a bunch of things that you don't want to hold on to, it'll just drown you. And if you're feeling overwhelmed and stuck, or you're just ready, I'm saying go on that inner quest. And what the inner quest looks like is the quest of listening to yourself, not to anyone outside of you, not to me, not to any of the people you even look up to. Listen to yourself, because you are the people you look up to. You are the people you aspire to be. Otherwise, you wouldn't even have any interest in them. You know, you'd be aspiring to be the greatest, you know, fly fisherman, or, you know, Mary Kay director like my mother was. But you're not that person. You are the person that you're admiring and inspiring to know more about, and you're like fascinated with them. And I'm saying you can do that, and you have your own thing that you can offer the world. And after 2 years and working in villages and working with tribes, being in Scandinavia, you know, treating people that are indigenous to the land still and not very contacted by outside societies, by sitting under the stars and sitting with the mountains and sitting with nature, my cup is so full, my heart is so full. And out of that, I wasn't trying to do or get anything. What happened was, what I was emerging. And what I wanted to bring into the world was emerging. But I would have never known what that was had I not actually just gone on the journey and listened. And whether you go anywhere physically or not, that's not the purpose. It's that I believe in you. I trust that there's a purpose for your life. And that when you start to give away what you love, you know, whether it's your serving, your healing, your playing music, your dancing, what happens is abundance just fills in the cracks. Abundance will come by letting go of what doesn't serve you, because what you don't see is so much bigger than we could ever imagine. It's like I'm driving through Moab right now, and this land was, you know, what, 180 million years ago, a dry seabed, and the way it formed was like salt deposit. And we are so temporary. We're such a little flash in the pan. And if you're going to be a flash in the pan, meaning on this very epic cosmic spirit-like journey around the universe, I mean, who knows what's true, or what happens when you die, or what you're here to do or create. What I'm saying is just move in the direction of your highest excitement, that's fun and exciting and serves people. And when you do, what you don't see will start to emerge into this whole new thing that you're meant to give, and you're meant to serve, and you're meant to share. And it'll be really like, holy crap, where did that come from? I wasn't expecting that. That kind of came out of nowhere. And that's really how it is. It comes out of nowhere. When you just let go and you're not trying to hold on to anything, because what's new can't emerge. And I'm just saying, you can look at me as proof, not as an ego. I have nothing to get from you. I want to inspire the world to live their own joy and passion, and not everybody's going to do that. And that's why we need the ones that are willing to, and they're just at that verge of like, you know what, I realize that my life is temporary and I want to have the most fun and exciting journey possible, so I'm going to just go for it. Because I'm telling you, the ones of you that are going for it, it's kind of like imagine the Vikings or the Crusades, or the people that discovered, different islands and parts of the United States and all of these beautiful things. Imagine what it was like to journey and to explore and to create from, thing. So,
I like your merkaba.
hey, thanks. And you meet amazing people. You meet amazing people along the way. And when you start to get out, like, people will interact with you, and you get to interact with nature in a way, and life in a way that is about being alive. It's not predictable that you're going to be in traffic on the way to work in the morning. So what I'm saying is, really do go for it. My cup is full, my heart is full, my awareness is bigger than it's ever been around my own stories and things that hold me back and my own doubts, and like, I'm aware of that, and I've cleared so much of that. And what will come out of it is that I can create anything, I can do anything, and might as well have a blast and create what I love. And from that abundance, you watch, is going to flow in. And I want that for you, because life is about that. Life is about expressing itself in every form, in all of its chaos, and all of the weeds in the garden, to all of the beautiful fruits, to all the different personalities and expressions, to in your GI tract with all the little bacterium. The biofilm of your intestinal tract actually makes up 30 to 40% of the biomass of your body. It's living and breathing everything. The desert, it looks dead and dry. It's not. It's alive. And life is trying to be expressed through you. You came into this world, wrap your head around this, on the backs of a sperm. And when the egg was fertilized, your consciousness was carried through this incredible mechanism of mitosis and what's called involution, and the spiraling of the notochord. And that first spiraling of all these cells is what created your spinal cord and all the nerves. I mean, it's so miraculous. So if you are really not feeling very miraculous right now, it's time to re-miraculize yourself, or I'm gonna come whack you on the head. And I'm saying, damn it, go for it, follow your heart, listen to what that is. And there's a lot of people in the world that don't have that opportunity, and this is why we need to do it, because out of these expansive, heart-centered journeys into our own selves, our own conscious, our own awareness, even if it does or doesn't take you out of the city or the town or whatever you're in, man, the beauty of what will come in and be able to start to show up in your life will bless you with abundance, with community, with love, with experience. We are here on this planet to enjoy and experience and live a beautiful life in service of others. And in the service of others, blessings pour in just by connecting with or meeting people, just by the interaction. You start to realize that humans are absolutely at the core good. I've met humans all over the place, in jungles and on mountains and on the tiniest little sliver of land in the Faroe Islands, and there's absolutely so much good in people. And the thing that I think has people choose to create going a heavy and dark way is not living that, not saying I'm done with this relationship, not saying, hey, I'd love to take you out on a date, not saying hey boss, I think you can shove it. I'm gonna find a new, I believe in myself. I'm gonna start my own company. I'm gonna do this or that. I'm gonna work with children. I'm just gonna shelter animals. Whatever it is in you, we're here to be healers and holders and stewards of the land, and stewards and elders to one another, and support one another and bring one another into our arms and our hearts, and out of this beautiful things really do grow. So I hope this message lands on you today, that it's time, man. If you're feeling this and you're hearing this video and it's resonating, then that's the thing. That's the whole thing, is people hear that, that scares the shit out of me, and also it sounds amazing. Good for him. It's not about me. There's billions of us on this planet. We all got to do our own path and journey. But I'm saying trust that. And if you hear a little ring inside, that is everything, and that's the little piece I want you to hear before the ego says, well, you can't do that because that's your ego. So I believe in you. I know that this journey into your own inner awareness is emerging. Even if you had that little feeling of, that is your ego and your awareness starting to even recognize, wow, this is something that can be done. And just by it being aware of that, the old story of you and you can'ts and all of the ego stuff will begin to fall off of your body. It'll just fall off of you, because you're aware that, wow, there's this guy that's done his own thing and it seemed to work out okay. I'm saying go for it. This is your calling. If this video was inspiring and empowering, make sure you share it with someone you love, like, subscribe, and click the bell so you don't miss a single thing, and I will see you in the next video.